We all appreciate kindness. We value those who are there for us, offering a helping hand. But what happens when generosity has a hidden agenda? What if the favors come with strings attached, invisible threads that can entangle us in obligation and guilt? This isn't about genuine acts of love. This is about manipulation disguised as kindness. Manipulative generosity is a subtle form of emotional control. It thrives on the imbalance of power created through favors. The giver might shower you with gifts or constantly offer assistance. They might remind you of their sacrifices, making you feel indebted. Over time, these actions can chip away at your self-worth and independence, leaving you feeling obligated to meet their demands. Recognizing this dynamic is crucial. Manipulators often use favors as currency in a relationship. They create a sense of indebtedness, a silent agreement where their generosity demands repayment. This repayment might not be explicitly stated, but it's implied through guilt trips, passive-aggressive comments, or a constant need for validation. Imagine this. A friend consistently offers to help you with errands or chores. They're always available, seemingly selfless in their dedication. However, when you make an independent decision they disagree with, they remind you of all the times they've helped you. Suddenly, their past generosity becomes a weapon, making you question your own judgment and making you feel beholden to their wishes. This dynamic can play out in various relationships, from personal to professional. A family member might use guilt to control your choices, reminding you of past sacrifices. A colleague might offer help on a project, only to later use it as leverage to get their way. The key is to recognize that genuine generosity is given freely, without creating a sense of debt or obligation. Understanding the psychological tactics behind manipulative generosity can empower you to identify and address such behavior. One common tactic is the foot-in-the-door technique. This involves the manipulator making small requests, gradually escalating to larger ones once compliance is established. They create a pattern of yes, making it harder for you to say no later. Another tactic is playing the victim. Manipulators might exaggerate their own struggles or downplay your experiences. They might guilt trip you by highlighting their sacrifices or implying that you're not doing enough. This creates a power imbalance, making you feel responsible for their emotional well-being. Furthermore, manipulators often prey on empathy. They might share personal stories to evoke sympathy and compassion, making you more susceptible to their requests. They might use emotional blackmail, threatening to withdraw their affection or support if you don't comply with their wishes. Recognizing these tactics is crucial in breaking free from the cycle of manipulation. Breaking free from the clutches of manipulative generosity requires courage and self-awareness. The first step is acknowledging the problem. It's easy to make excuses for the other person, especially if they're someone you care about. However, recognizing the manipulative patterns is essential for protecting your emotional well-being. Once you've identified the issue, setting clear boundaries is crucial. This involves learning to say no assertively without feeling guilty or obligated to explain yourself. Remember, you have the right to prioritize your needs and make decisions that align with your values. Confronting the manipulator can be challenging, but it's often necessary to address the issue directly. Communicate your observations calmly and assertively, expressing how their actions make you feel. Be prepared for resistance or denial, as manipulators often struggle to acknowledge their behavior. If the dynamic persists, it might be necessary to distance yourself from the relationship to protect your emotional health. Building healthy relationships requires mutual respect, trust, and a balance of power. It's about showing up authentically and supporting each other's growth without resorting to manipulation or control. Empowering yourself with knowledge and self-awareness is crucial in fostering such relationships. Learn to recognize red flags in any relationship, whether it's a friend, family member, or romantic partner. Pay attention to how they make you feel. Do you feel respected and valued? Or do you feel pressured, obligated, or guilty? Trust your instincts and don't be afraid to address any imbalances in the relationship. Remember, you deserve to be in relationships where your needs are valued and your boundaries are respected. Don't let anyone use favors or generosity as a means to control or manipulate you. By understanding the dynamics of manipulative generosity, you can empower yourself to create healthy, fulfilling relationships based on genuine love and respect. Brought to you by Obi's Realm. Stay tuned by subscribing to our Facebook page and YouTube channel. Keep following, sharing, and liking for more enlightening insights.